Hi everyone, and welcome back after a summer break. It's glad to be here, and I'm really excited for what's coming up in the next couple of months. There's some great interviews coming up, there's some pickups videos, and as usual, I've got all the latest news roundups that are going to be kicking off right now. So let's get into the intro. First of all, I'd just like to say a quick shout out to all my patrons for continuing showing their support. If you'd like to show your support for the channel, then become a Patreon for as little as £1. That's £1 a month, and show your support for the channel. Every little helps, and it's greatly appreciated. So quickly moving on, no further ado. First of all, I want to say there's a new Lightning Seeds album coming out on the 14th of October, and it's called See You in the Stars. We've already got a song out called Walk Another Mile. It is a really good tune. And I myself personally, over the last 6 months, have found myself continually going back and listening to the Lightning Seeds. Great tunes, great songs, and I think definitely worth checking out if you've been living under a rock forever and you've never heard of the Lightning Seeds and Ian Brody. Definitely worth your time and go and check it out. I'm looking forward to this new album, I really am. So there's a lot to get through, so I do apologise after I've just said that if I ramble on a little bit, but I've got lots after the summer break. So following on after that, indie band from the early 90s, 1000 Yard Stare, have got a new single out. It's called Isodora, and it's on Bandcamp and other streaming platforms. And if you like 1000 Yard Stare from 1992, then you're really going to like this song. Isodora, it's a good song, a real good song, and definitely worth you checking out. And if, like I've already said, it's on Bandcamp, streaming platforms. Now, 1000 Yard Stare are also going on tour, so if you're looking for some live music and you fancy a bit of 1000 Yard Stare, you can find them in Birmingham on the 21st of October, Brighton on the 23rd, and on the 4th of November in London. So if you're after some live music, then check out the link below, and you might grab some tickets from 1000 Yard Stare. Now, who remembers the late 90s band Puressence? Puressence are a great band, great melodies, great tunes. Now, if you look on YouTube, there's a fan-made documentary, and it's called Puressence 30 Years. Now, I have watched this while I've been on the break, and it is a really well-documented documentary, if you know what I mean. It's definitely worth rewatching, and whether you're a fan of Puressence or not, or if you've never heard of them, or you just like music documentaries, there's a link to it down below, and it is definitely worth the watch. And if you've not listened to Puressence before, I highly suggest you go and find out their music, because it's worth your time. Right. Up next, I've got a load of new vinyl and CD releases that I'm going to go through, but at the same time, I'm not going to go into too much detail about them, but I have released another video at exactly the same time as this news video, where I am discussing these releases in more depth and how I feel about these releases, because I do have something to say about them, but I'm not going to go into it now in this news video. I've gone into it more in a separate video, like I say, it's come out at exactly the same time. So we're going to kick off with the big one from a very popular Britpop band, and that is Sleeper. Now, Sleeper are one of the biggest Britpop bands in the world, and they have reissued their second album, The It Girl, on vinyl, and this is for the first time since 1996. Now, it is a full-on, you can get the live CD for £15, you can buy the vinyl on its own or in thingies. So yeah, that's Sleeper, The It Girl, on vinyl for the first time since 1996, and you can get some CD, a live CD as well, and a B-side CD. That's two different CDs. Now, also, Cast. I think I prefer Cast to Sleeper. I don't think about it, I do. I love All Change. It's one of my favourite albums from 1995. They have released All Change, a 25th anniversary tour live album. And this has been released on a double deluxe CD. That's £20, and it's also released on a triple red vinyl. And I mean triple red vinyl. This looks absolutely gorgeous, this triple red vinyl. If you're a vinyl record collector, definitely go get it, or get the CD like myself. I'll be looking to get the CD. So, now Supergrass. Supergrass, I've been on a bit of a reissue roll over the past couple of years. Last year they released In It For the Money, that's it, I couldn't remember which one it was now. In It for the Money on the double deluxe CD. This year it is their third self-titled album, remastered and available not only on CD but also on vinyl. It's on black heavyweight vinyl and a neon orange vinyl. So all you vinyl record coloured vinyl collectors out there. So yeah, now on the 2 CD format you get a bonus disc and demos and B-sides and live performances. And these are all available from the 16th of September. So that's pretty soon. They're all coming up. So that's Sleeper, Cast, Supergrass. Now, I've got another one. The Oasis. How could I forget Oasis? Being now 25th anniversary reissues. It's 25th anniversary of being now. These have been more well documented than the ones I've said. You've probably already heard of Oasis and you might have missed Cast or Supergrass. But I've got more. Also, who's a fan of Reef? They are releasing their very popular 90s album Glow on a transparent blue vinyl and a glow-in-the-dark vinyl. I'm interested to see how much the Reef how this glow-in-the-dark album actually glows in the dark. If anyone buys it and shows it in the dark, send me a picture of how well it glows in the dark. I'd love to see it. And as of recording this, the video for Glow in the Dark one is sold out. The Glow in the Dark one is sold out. So if you've already got it, like I said, I'd love to see a picture of how well it glows in the dark. But the blue one is still £25, and I think there might be a red one on a different website. So go and check them out. £25 for Reef and Glow. Now, I've got a bit of more of an obscure one now. Who remembers the Montrose Avenue? Now, the Montrose Avenue was the band that when Matt Everett left Menswear, he went and joined the Montrose Avenue. And their 1998 album, 30 Days Out, is being reissued on vinyl for the first time. And it comes with brand new band artwork and they are a small band that came out towards the 90s. Now, Montrose Avenue, like I said, not as very popular, and they had the chances in the go, but didn't quite crash the music scene, if you know what I mean. Now, this will be available for $21.99. It's not a bad price at all, so definitely go get that. Now, so we've had about 5 or 6 now. I'm on a roll. I'm rolling these off. Now, also, who remembers the song Smile by the Supernaturals? It's still gets radio play now, at least every other day, definitely every weekend. They are reissuing their first album. It doesn't matter anymore. It's the 25th anniversary of that as well, so that's coming out. Now this is on blue, red and green vinyl, and it's for £25, which is a good deal there. And it's a great album from one of the best Scottish albums of the 90s. And like I've already said, their most recognised song is Smile, and this is coming out in December, so you don't have to look for that now. That one is coming out in a couple of months' time. Got time to wait. Now, like I've already said, I've just gone through them releases fairly quick. There's a video come out where I'm going to talk more in depth about them at exactly the same time as this one. So click on the link above in the corner and you'll be able to go on it now. So now, moving on. Now, I can't remember if I said this in the last news video. It's been a long summer. But if you remember the band the Delgados, they are back and playing shows also for the first time since 2005. Now, these are in January, and you can see the shows on screen now. If you want to get some live music, the nearest one to me is in Sheffield, the Lead Mill. Now, I've never seen the Delgados, but definitely worth checking out. And they've got everybody's got fans. Every band has got fans out there. So if you're a fan of them, go and check them out. Now, speaking about Sheffield, built up to the big one there. A little bit of a link, segue. Probably already know, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Amazing news that Pulp are reforming. I'm going to be playing some live shows next year. That is great news. I'm so excited. Now, hopefully, it's going to be in Sheffield. I want to be able to get to Sheffield and watch them live. Jarvis Cocker on stage, the rest of the band. It'll be a great night. I'm really excited. I've reached out to Martin Green on Instagram, and he said he's talking to Jarvis and he's going to be maybe getting a few more details. So when I get some more details, there's no date, no location's been announced yet, and no dates officially announced. But when some more things do get announced, you'll see them here on YouTube, and I'll be talking about them. It's great news. Pulp Live 2023. Now, more recently than that, there has been a few rumours, and this one has not been confirmed as such yet, but I'm going to be saying it's probably true. Blur are also performing next year. Blur 2023. This is at Wembley. Now, this has supposedly been confirmed for Wembley. Yeah, Wembley. The price of tickets going to be, and the price of the rail fare and everything, I don't think I'm going to have no chance of getting to see that unless they not only play Wembley, they'll come and play somewhere else. I'm hoping they might play a few more dates, but if it's just Wembley, probably not going to get it. But I'm excited that two of the big four Britpop bands are getting together next year. I'm really excited. Pulp and Blur next year live. If you want to get tickets for them, you're going to have to be really, really fast. Now, thank you for watching to the end of the video. That is all the news this month. I have saved a bit for next month, but I just wanted to go through them re-releases that I've got already. So thank you very much again, and please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up